Blyth test route, 18th of July 2024, 0917. Subscribe, it's free. Hello everybody, it's me again and another driving test. Something really weird happened at the end of this driving test. What happened was that I was looking out the window, waiting for the person to return, and the examiner stepped through the door. And I thought, I can't have missed them. I can't have missed him pulling at the car park. But I must have done. I must have had a really senior moment and lapse of concentration not to see him come in the car park. It was really weird. Then I checked the time on this one and possibly realised why. So this test is quite short, 31 minutes. Not particularly bothered why it's short as such. Normally it's about 35, but if I was expecting somebody to come back at, say, 5 to, and I've been in there looking, I don't know, at my phone at 10 to, and they've walked through the door, maybe they were just a little bit early. But we don't really know. Straight out the test centre anyway, Freehold Street, following the B Road all the way around to Cowpen Road, all the way down. Careful of this roundabout ahead. As you're coming in this roundabout, just be careful, don't get too far left. Somebody might think you're turning left, so as you're coming in, you're checking to the right. You're a bit slow in there, so don't need to get all the way across. It's slightly offset to the right, that one. And then traffic lights. Actually, it's a crossing, isn't it? But yeah, both of those roundabouts, if you're coming up to them, they aren't straight aheads, they're slightly offset to the right. So just be careful with that. Having a look on your right hand mirror sometimes as you come through, as well as your left, to see if anybody's on the right hand side, which you'll see later on in the video is kind of what this person ended up failing for. Because you already know that. Because it's in the description at the top of the page. Or is it the side now? They keep changing it. YouTube, fix it. Keep it in one place. Don't move it. Going around the corner. Usual stop on the left. Sometimes they get you to stop near the cars. Doing the angle start again. Remember your routine. Prepare, observe, manoeuvre. Checking those blind spots. Making sure it's nice and safe for you to move off. They've been overly ambitious marking lately, shall we say. They won't out and out fail you for it, but they will intentionally look for it, and if you don't check 2 or 3 times, they'll fail you for it, even though they could just fail you on the very first one. You want to make sure you're doing it all the time. Sometimes they stop you there as well, where that other white car's just stopped. Don't know if he was on the test at the same time. And again, I don't think I was really paying attention to who was in the test centre today. Coming around the corner. Following the road. And if you can see the reflection in the window, we are on sat-nav. I'm not 100% sure if it started straight away in the car park. It probably did. Given that I know that we go all the way through up into Bedlington, I think it ends on Jubilee Terrace, the sat-nav route. Been told to stop on the left. Got a minor there for stopping over the driveway. You could have stopped 10 feet further forward. Oh, in old money, 3 metres. You didn't have to stop over the driveway. Wasn't really going to bother anybody from the junction. Potentially you could stop there by that lamppost as well. Coming along this road, I don't know of anybody turning left at the end of this road. Most test routes turn right. I know where they're going. I've watched a little bit this before, and I've also put to look at the fail, and also put the the rear view camera on as well. Looking across the right, nice and safe, bringing it round. Coming into this roundabout, have a good look across to the right, because people do that. It's their right to do that, of course. They just got to give way at the right. You've just got to give way at the right yourself. But for some reason, some people just pull straight through the roundabout without looking. All the way along Cowpen Road, A193, about a mile from that roundabout to Asda. Something like that. A lot to concentrate on, actually. Got crossing points, right turns, things like that. People pulling out of junctions. Just following the road all the way down. There's somebody else nearly pulled out there. It's doing about 30 on the dials, which is fine. Nothing wrong with it. Nice clear day, nice bright sunny. Nothing wrong with doing 30. As long as you're in control of the car. 2-second rule. Keep your distance, things like that. Drive to the conditions. Through the crossing. Pretty basic stuff. Speed position, looking ahead. What?
Nothing.
I'm talking to me fans. I've got five members now. Oh yeah, subscribe, it's free. I've said that already. I've got five members. Exclusive content early. Actually, you see the videos a couple of days early. Not the test street ones, but the ones on Fridays and that. You'll see them early. And do member updates once a week as well. Bit of traffic, slowing yourself down. Very careful of the junctions. I think I say this every time on these ones, but just be careful of the people coming around this corner and the keep clear boxes and the lights changing. Always look way in advance, way up the road for the traffic lights. Went through on amber, fairly committed, which is in the book. Just don't stop at the crossing. If it's red on the opposite side, people seem to think it's for them and it's not. It's because the light behind you has changed. If you're in doubt, speak to your instructor. That's the best way to say that one. And we're getting towards the 9-minute mark and we're not even out of Blyth. And he's only 31 minutes long, so yeah. So we're coming up to the fail. Oh yeah, it's Asda. Imagine that. Imagine that video that I put out the other day. A guide. So, getting into the right hand side, the van, a little bit of rage here. Could have been a little bit smarter in the right hand side. But because the van's right behind him, it's been pretty much tailgating the whole way down there, by the way. Watch. Comes left. And then back to right. But the van is absolutely raging now. The van in the left hand side has now cut him up. The van always intended to go left there. And he was technically in the wrong lane. So he's forced the pupil to make a mistake, really. but then should you have stayed in lane? Absolutely. He also beeped him, apparently. I didn't know about that bit because I don't record the audio, but apparently he beeped him as well. See the video about this roundabout? Just put it out. Full walkthrough. I don't like to call them tutorials, I prefer walkthrough. Walkthrough sounds better. Join the 189. On Bedlington Spiral. And Bedlington Spiral is also another video I did, and I will be putting out a video on 3 horseshoes soon, hopefully, when I get around to filming it. Coming off onto Bedlington Spiral then. This confuses a lot of people. And we're going towards Stakeford. So signalling left, making sure you're doing all the right things, making sure everything's alright, coming across, mirror checks. And considering you've been national speed limit and then suddenly right in front of you it's 30, it sometimes freaks people out, and then you've instantly got a set of traffic lights. So through the lights, 25 miles an hour, something like that. And remember, it's still 30. It doesn't change to national until later. I've been overtaken on here, actually. People seem to think it's like 100 miles an hour on here for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because of the railings. There you go, somebody's overtaken him. Way before the 30 signs. The national speed limit signs. It's like, oh yeah, there's a learner, let's go around him. Doing the legal speed limit, nothing wrong with that. It'll all come to a head. And this is another fail coming up here. The person who was the examiner remembered the name of the road, and when they told me it was this other road. I know what it was though, because the examiner was on about how people can fail on this section. Did you see the fail? Yeah. Didn't go in the slip road. Should have gone in the slip road. All that space on the left hand side. Use it. Yes, that is a fail on driving test. Response to road markings, possibly. Something like that. Planning ahead. And then back into Bedlington Station from here. Up to the lights. And then sometimes they get you to stop along here as well. We're just following this road. We've got a learner on the left there, past the bus stop. There we go. Stop on the left hand side. Don't hit the curb. Slightly angled start. Dealing with the car that came towards him. turning right at this junction. If you turn left here, actually, you just end up in a housing estate. I've got lost in it a couple of times. By accident. Oh no, I planned it, honest. I always plan things. Don't get lost, plan things. Just plan them the wrong way, maybe. If you've noticed on your right hand side as well, the level crossing's hot. It's flashing away. And there it goes, it's raising up. We're going to see this a lot around here because the line's about to go active very soon. I'm waiting to turn right. Lad on a scooter. Oh, walked out the junction just a little bit, maybe. Maybe he's misjudging the traffic. It's a bit strange, this. If the crossing's been active, sometimes you do get that build up of traffic and it's making a decision to get out, so maybe a little bit of hesitation there. And then don't block the crossing, because you'll fail that for, well, you'll more than fail that, it's very dangerous. Turning left. Jubilee and Melrose. Why is it called Jubilee and Melrose? Because on one side it's called Jubilee Terrace, and on the other side it's called Melrose Terrace. Yes, fun fact. So we've come up to the manoeuvre, which is a parallel park. He actually gets this good. Yeah, it was decent, this. Having a look round, observing, checking, identifying, same as before. Always checking every single bit of glass around the car. He's probably just waiting to move off here. Having a look round. Parallel park. There we go. Done. Pretty simple, really. Watch the white car. Now he does a little wiggle here. I'll not say anything about the people on the left. Absolutely stop though for them. There we go, here's the little wiggle. Not 100% why he's done that, other than maybe giving himself a bit of space so he can set off again. Because there wasn't much of a movement in it, maybe not even half a metre. Or maybe he just let go of the brake or something. Remember, it's automatic, this car. Follow the road. With only 10 minutes this left, it's quite short. Quite a basic route, but with him already failing, maybe the examiner, because the sat-nav will have run out at this point, maybe the examiners thought, I'll just take him straight back through Cowpen Road rather than via Three Horseshoes or something. Maybe, potentially. It's a pretty simple route though. Again, that van's gone past, and I'd be thinking, let's get out straight after that van. Let's go. National speed limit. Drive away. No, he's doing about 40 now then. Oh, across the line. What's he doing there? Steering fault there. Right in the middle of the road. What's he doing? Unless he's avoiding a pothole or something. Back through Bedlington Spiral is pretty easy this side. And you give way to your right on this section. Join the highway, stay on the left hand side as long as you can, like the video. There we go, merging across. So 2 options here, down to 3 Horseshoes, back in that way via Newsham, or straight down Cowpen. Given that we've only got 9 3/4 of a minute left, we're going straight down Cowpen Road here, aren't we? Straight back to the test centre. Probably why I got caught out, expecting it to take like an hour or something, and I'm not kidding, maybe 35 minutes, and having a look, 10 minutes to go, maybe thinking, oh yeah, there'll be another couple of minutes, and then they show up at the door. Never done that before. Turning left, keep it simple, give way to both lanes on your right hand side. Roundabout, follow the road ahead. Pretty much go all the way down Cowpen Road. So I haven't really spotted anything else. There was that wobble with the steering thing, whether they were avoiding a pothole or something, I don't know. That was near Bedlington Spiral. Obviously the slip road, and obviously as the roundabout mistake. I haven't really spotted much else in the driving here. If you have, don't hesitate to go straight in the comments and tell us, because I sometimes don't see it. I'm watching this on a tiny screen. You're probably watching this on a giant telly. Can I do my Alexa joke again? Alexa, red alert. Oh, I've set him off, haven't I? And now I've got a cat that wants cuddles. Can you hear the cat? Surrounded by cats. Who's got a cat? Hand up. So this is pretty boring, back all the way down. Again, just keeping speed, position, 2 seconds rule, drive to your conditions, pouring down rain, take your time. Not much to add. Driving's all the way down Cowpen Road. Except you won't have a needy cat on your knee when you're driving the cat, like I've got making this commentary. Hello. Hello, cat. Six minutes left. Not much to go. So yeah, no more to add in this one. Wow. Good video coming out tomorrow, all about Bedlington Spiral, hopefully adding more stuff as we go on. I haven't been ranting over stuff lately, maybe I need to do more of that, maybe add some more ranting. But then again, I've had nothing to complain about. Oh, they are changing the EV date again, and that's a nightmare. And then they've demanded that the electricity is cheaper, so you can charge them cheaper. But I'm still getting the horror stories of, oh yeah, I tried to charge my car and it cost more than petrol. Because I can't charge it at home. And everybody's saying, oh, they've gone to the dear chargers. There's no cheap chargers left. They've all gone. The free charging's all gone. Cheapest charger I found in the public was 55p at the council for a 22 kilowatt charger. But more on that another day. It's all become a bit political. Coming down the roundabout, 1 mile all the way down that. I've said that already on this video. 1 mile from Asda here, and a bit, 1.1 mile or something. Staying on your right hand side a little. Look where the road's worn out. Follow the worn out bit. Don't get too far left. Roundabout, turn left. Although I've seen people go straight on. When the road wasn't being done up, they used to go straight on and turn left further down. Turning left. A little bit wide maybe a bit oversteer. Don't know how many miners he got. A bit close that van maybe. I have the beholder maybe. A little bit of perception. I'm being swept around here. It's like, get out of the way. No, I'm recording a video. Move me cat biscuits. Yay. Be very careful in this corner. I had somebody the other day that overdid it and nearly drove into the little metal ship thing on the corner. Just take your time coming round it. You see he's already got down like 20 miles an hour on that corner. Just slow it down. Coming up to Rachel's traffic light. I like to call it Rachel's traffic light because this is a place where Rachel, who was doing a driving test, got it completely wrong. Misread the arrow, misread the traffic light and just didn't bother to turn. Oh, he's been stopped. Stopped. There must be a thing. I don't know how many times it is, but I've seen him do it like 5 times stop on the left. It must have been that maybe the examiner has only done it twice or something, or 3 times, and maybe needed to do it 1 more time. So remembering, routine. Think about what's happening. Yes, there probably was a little bit of pressure in Asda. Yes, it did look like the van had a little bit of rage. Yes, it also did look like that the slip road was wrong. So there we go. Not forgetting there are a few of them. The big one, which you can get away with doing either, is at East Hertford, which somebody's asked me for a video on going in and out of that, full commentary. Not just what has this person done, but me talking my way through the actual junction itself. What am I doing? What am I looking at? It's a good consideration that I might do full walkthroughs of in and out of East Hertford and the 2 plans to get in and out of it, because there's 2 versions of leaving it. Also got a request for Furnace Bank. Why do people fail at the top of the bank? It's quite easy, just observation. So here we go, back to the test centre. 29:10 on the clock. What more can I say? Potentially could have done a little bit more, but you can only mark what you can see. And it is up to the examiner which way you go. It could be an improvised route. I've seen this route before, mind, and the person had taken a little bit longer in one of the corners, and it was like 33 minutes or something. I'm back in the car park. What are you waiting for? I love a bit of hesitation. Is he turning left? Always try and go down the middle of this, by the way. I don't know what he's trying to do there. Was he giving way at the car ahead of him? Well, if he has, then he's failed there as well. Because you should just stay behind the red car. It's taking your opportunity sometime, planning ahead and believing in what you're doing. And I think he's realised he's lost it. And they're pulling the car apart. And like I say, I never saw it. I'm over in that test centre looking out that window, and I never saw him pull up. Because they are, or they appear to be, a little bit early. But then again, I've seen this route be 35 minutes, so I don't know sometimes. Interesting. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that you guys have a fantastic evening. Still don't know what he's doing, messing about with this reverse. They've got back 30 minutes there. Interesting. Have a great evening. Have a great weekend. Whenever you're watching this, I will see you in the next test, the next video. And yeah, love you long time, I guess.